Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, we're back to doing the walking lives. I know I'm a bit early today, but I'm actually doing something, so I won't be able to do the regular 7 p.m. But yeah, it's good weather, and yeah, let's just try and enjoy it. It's feeling a little bit more fresh now. It's just the sun's gone behind the clouds and stuff, but yeah, hope everyone's well. So I'm really positive. I've been smashing some PRs today. I'll get into that. Yeah, my fitness has just been like through the roof lately. It's just yeah, just been really locking in with it and just just taking things seriously. I've been trying to incorporate some meditation to help with recovery and reducing that cortisol, and just it also helps with neurological and like mental health benefits and stuff like that. So something that I'd recommend, really. Just feels good to be able to put so much out. Like, my body can be so efficient, and like, so yeah, how are we doing, everybody? I hope everyone's well. Who's in here at the moment? So yeah, just come and say hello if you're watching. So I'm just walking up to this place. I'm doing I've not been for a while to it, actually. I did go a while ago, but I've just not been for a while. Just they do a bit of fitness stuff, and they do a bit of like good for the community as well. So it's kind of like have a mixture of things that they do, really. But I thought I'd go down. Weather's good. Let's go down and kind of it'd be good to just like catch up with these guys, really, and just I've not been down for a while, so I thought, I've been in a good mood, feeling positive after today. Let's just get out there. There's no point staying inside, really, is there? But yeah, so I did some squats, and I also did some bench press as well. I think I did about 50 kilograms for 15 reps, I think. So maybe I could have gone a little bit more if I'd have had a spotter, but like 15 reps. So estimated that my max would probably be around 5 kilograms, something like that. But that's just without like proper setup with the because a lot of people, they would use their like like the whole arch in their back thing, which it helps them get a bit more weight. You see them doing the kind of that position with their legs, and they try to create that arch with their back. But I don't do any of that. I could probably get a bit more weight, but it's just I just do it flat. But some say that it's better to do it the other way. So I remember someone was explaining it to me but to me, if I did notice that, like, your shoulders seem to get kind of somewhat a bit more strain, I guess, from doing it that way. But because it's, if you're doing it with like where it's somewhat decrease the range of motion, I guess it's not as much strain on the shoulders. But how are we doing, everybody? I hope you're all well. We've got 3 people in the house, so come and say hello if you're watching. Thank you for the like, whoever that is. So yeah, I did some squats as well, and I've gone the heaviest I've gone was like 90 kilograms. And first time I tried that, I did like 3 reps, and then second time got 5 reps. So what I did is I tried building it up slowly. So I started on the lightweight and then just kind of build it up, kind of like do a warm up to it, because with squats you probably want to do like a few sets of just warm up to get your like nervous system properly functioning, because it is takes a lot out of like the nervous system doing like heavy squats. So But yeah, 90 kilograms, that's like, I'd love to be able to do like 100, but I don't know if, maybe I could have done 100, but it's just, I'm a bit afraid to like go too heavy at the moment, but I don't know. That's the most I've done yet, 90. But yeah, it's more than what most people can do anyway. So if you ask the average person what they could squat, I mean, it's unlike that reps, let alone 5. And I don't know, maybe I could have had another rep in me if I'd have just had there, but I could have probably done it. It's just, like, it has this sort of like safety thing in place. Like I could just like, kind of just flung the weight off and just, it would have just landed in this, what is it called, like the safety thing, whatever they call it. The it has the sort of, yeah, so basically that could prevent you from getting injured possibly if all fails really. But yeah, but it's good that I've been able to improve on my records, and that I'm just stagnating. And the thing is, I don't even really do barbell squat very often at all. I don't even know when the last time I did barbell squat. It was a while ago. It was at least a few weeks ago anyway. I don't really train the barbell squat very often. I mainly do body weight exercises. I mainly do pistol squats. I'm trying to work on improving on them and trying to improve form and things like that. And I think it is translating somewhat into better barbell squat, is what I'd say. Because when you're doing one leg squats, you're obviously building a lot of strength in each of your legs. As long as you're doing it like equal on either side, because the problem is if it's like you don't balance it out, then that could cause problems with the barbell squat, because then you've got imbalances that could cause stability problems. But it's just, you got to make sure with like unilateral exercises you get perfect or near perfect balance on each side. Otherwise, that's not good, is it? That could cause you to like have some issues when it comes to training. But anyway, who's in here? Why is there nobody chatting? So I've been on for like 8 minutes and no one said anything. So now this is for you guys. I'm just trying to talk about things, and it's like I'm got some new records. I got a new record on the rowing machine. That was the main reason I went today, to see if I could improve on my last record. I wasn't sure if I could, but I did it again. So last time I did it 338.8, and this time I did 336.3. So that knocked 2.5 seconds off my last time, and that was only the other day. So yeah, it's just so I just keep seeing my fitness improving all the time, and I'm not messing around. I'm just gonna like see how far I can go. I want to leave no stone unturned. So anyway, so how's everybody doing? I hope everyone's well. Hit that like button, everybody. Come on, guys. What is going on here today? It's like, am I just talking to myself here or something? It's just like, it says there's 3 people, but is there actually 3 people watching? And maybe they're just lurking, I don't know. But just on my way down to this place at the moment, and I know it's a bit early for me, on earlier than usual, but like I said, I'm not going to be on at the regular time, so I'm just on now really. I'm just on for about another, I don't know, half an hour or something, but just walking down to this place. And I got my new like data thing the other day, so because I had run out of data earlier this month, and I was like, oh shit, so I had to wait for like to be able to get more. But anyway, what is going on here? It's like just completely like there's nobody chatting at all, whatever. But yeah, I just put a short out earlier, and yeah, my shorts seem to do the best on the channel. They do a lot better than the lives mainly, but the live that I did earlier today had like 800 odd views on it, which is the most I've had for ages. So you just never really know, like, it's just so unpredictable with these things. One of my shorts the other day, from the other day, is on 3,300 views. So yeah, so I'm just gonna keep, putting the shorts out. Anyway, two people in the house. How you doing, everybody? Hope everyone's having a good day. It's suppose we're just enjoying this weather. It's been glorious. Like I said earlier, it feels a bit warmer than it should be. Like, I don't know. Hello, Preenan. What am I doing? I'm just walking at the moment. I'm just walking down to this place. There's this it's like a volunteer thing. I haven't been for a while, and I thought I'd just kind of go again and just kind of like, yeah, they'll be surprised to see me after so long. But it's just, I ended up kind of not going. I was a bit feeling like awkward just going after so long, but I thought I'm just in a good mood. I've been getting some PRs. I've been feeling good with like the fitness and all that. Let's just go down and let's just. It's kind of, it's a bit of a DOS. It's not too like hard usually. We just have a bit of like a jog around and just help out a bit. And then sometimes they have this kind of like fitness challenge after it, and usually it's not that hard, but they did once do, actually a couple of times they did hill reps. Those hill reps are like brutal. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever done hill reps before, but yeah, they are very taxing, and yeah, it's yeah, a lot of people were just kind of like walking them because it's so challenging, when you're going up steep hill. Well, there was this one where we were going up it wasn't a very long hill, but it was a short hill, but it was really steep, and that'll really yeah, it's quite taxing and all that. Good to hear you feeling good. Yeah, it's good, getting some PRs and stuff, improving on the fitness. Yeah, but somehow I don't know what's going on. My appetite's not been that high today. I don't know. I did have something to eat before, but yeah, I'm kind of a bit, I don't know, but it depends how hard I've been training. So if I go really hard, then my appetite's super high, and I'll just be like really hungry. So it really depends on I have had a fair bit to eat, but yeah, but it's like my appetite can be a bit low if like I haven't gone as hard with the exercise and stuff. But yeah, I need to exercise. I have no energy. Yeah, just start off slow and just build yourself up. Don't try and go in at the deep end too quickly, because yeah, a lot of people end up coming off it when they do that, because either they injure themselves or they just become really sore and it just puts them off. So I just say, just get into it slowly, and you'll feel the benefits of it after a while. But anyway, keep the chat flowing, guys. Hit the like button, everybody. But yeah, there's the rowing machine. I don't know if anyone saw the post that I put out. 3:36.3 seconds, 1,000 meters. So yeah, we're kind of like just keep improving, and it was only the other week that I clocked 3:54, so I'm almost 18 seconds off the time that I did just a couple of weeks ago. So maybe I could have gone a bit harder then, though, to be fair. But literally the other day I got 3:38.8, and I've just beaten it again and got 3:36.3. So that's crazy. It was just, I tried to kind of like pace myself maybe a little bit better, but it is hard to do that when you're like, yeah. But I think I stayed pretty steady this time, because that's something you need to learn to be able to do. You need to learn the pace that you can sustain, and that's something you're going to figure out over time, and you're just going to be able to kind of get into that kind of flow where you can just kind of stay at that pace. And yeah, you can just almost like mentally switch off at that point, and it almost becomes a meditation if you can just get yourself into that zone where it becomes quite just repetitive, and that sort of just yeah, it all depends on obviously the intensity of it, but like I don't know, I mean, but I mean, you won't be able to do that for like 100 meters. You're going fucking flat out. But yeah, 1,000 meters is still intense though. But yeah, it's but there's an element of endurance to that at that point. You know, when it gets to about, you know, kind of 1,000 meters or so, then yeah, it starts to become more of like endurance and stamina then. So like where you're kind of, you're still performing at a high level, but you're like a little bit slower. You're not going to be able to, you know, sustain that speed for that long. It's becomes more sort of like more about kind of, if you will, like power endurance. It's like how long can you sustain that power? And what you do is you kind of like, yeah, just keep building on that, just slowly, and just like I said, pacing yourself correctly to where you can sustain it. Otherwise you're just going to end up burning yourself out. You'll get that lactic acid thing that, where you feel like, you know, you're just fatiguing at the end. You do know that, you know, that is not what you want. You want to be able to be at anything be slightly below, you know, your pace, and then towards the end you can really just hammer it. You're probably better off in that position, because then that's where you can really tap into that those like fast twitch muscles and just really hammer it at the end if you feel like you've got it in you. Whereas, you know, like some people just burn themselves out too quickly so it's best to just kind of make sure you keep at the right pace so that you're not gonna burn out. So yeah, anyway, that's just that'll be like my advice on it. Yes, my channel is monetized. I don't know if you can see, there should be like a dollar sign, and that should be a way to donate to the channel. So you could send super chats or become a member if you want to do that. It's entirely up to you. So yeah, you should be able to do that now if it's something you'd want to do to help out. Any help would be much appreciated. I've had a few people send in, you know, super chats lately, so obviously something that I want to be able to, as I go on with the channel, I want to be able to, you know, make money with it. I get a bit from the shorts and stuff and videos and all that, but yeah, it's not going to be that much though. But yeah, we're out in kind of like this like wooded bit now at the moment, so it's quite a nice little spot around here. And then there's this like fields and stuff. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Share the live out if you can. As they say, sharing is caring. So yeah, just help me out, guys. You know. Who's in here then? Let me know if you're watching. Thank you for the 3 likes, everyone. But yeah, feeling good today. You know, just yeah, I had a bit of a meditation session. I thought, you know what? Sometimes after a workout, and I just feel kind of tired. So I'll just, instead of like trying to go to sleep, some people might just go to sleep after that, but what I'd do is I'd like get into this thing called Yoga Nidra, and they reckon it can actually be even more powerful than some of the effects of sleep. Like you can get like this recovery aspect of it that's, yeah, I go into it just for a few minutes and then I feel refreshed. It actually can take a bit to feel that effect, because sometimes after I've done it, I'll feel a bit kind of groggy, because it's almost like you've been put into like a sleep. But then I come out of it and then I'm like feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. Hello, real Don Lorenzo. How are you doing? Good evening to you. Hope you've all had a good day today. So I'm just on a walk. Gonna just go down to this volunteer thing. I thought I'd just kind of, yeah, go and hang out with them, do a bit of stuff, whatever's going on. You know, I'm just kind of been in a good mood, so I'm going to go out and help out, you know. when you're in a positive mood, you think you just want to be more around people, want to be more social and want to be more helpful, I guess. But yeah, but I want to be able to help inspire people and help them get to their goals and stuff. And yeah, that's something that really kind of yeah, I'd love to do. So yeah, someone on the equipment there, so it's equipment that I normally use down there actually, but yeah, feel free to ask questions, everybody. This is for all you guys, you know, this is a place for people to come and, you know, share their ideas, share their thoughts. We're all here to learn, we're all here to grow. You know, this is what it's all about. It's about becoming the best version of you, you know? It's not about becoming the best version of somebody else, it's about becoming the best version of you. So stop comparing yourself to others. We all have strengths and weaknesses, but it's ultimately about becoming the best version of you that you can be. You know, so it's you versus you. Forget what everybody else is doing. You look back on, you know, where you've come from and you're like, oh wow, I've come a long way. Instead of comparing yourself to all these influencers or whatever who are just, you know, a lot of them are scumbags and they're just, you know, these fake naturals and all that. Look at like friggin' Ashton Hall, who's just you know, it's just a complete, just like, you know, it's like, why are these people getting, you know, all these people who get, you know, pushed out there, they don't even deserve it, most of them. Most of them are just, like, total scumbags, a lot of them. Like, they have no ethics or anything, they're just completely just a disgrace. It's like I said, you get all these people like promoting shit that they don't even believe in, and they'll just pretend like they use the products, and they're just lying a lot of the time. It's just so fake. Most people that you see at the top online are completely fake, and they're just doing whatever they need to do to get the algorithm to favor them or something. You know, it's just pathetic. And yeah, I just wish everybody could see through it all and stop supporting these people. Because if everyone stopped supporting them, then they wouldn't be doing what they do, you know. It's just yeah, there's just so much like, yeah, it's that people are selfish, is what I've come to realize. Human nature can be very selfish, especially in today's society with all the individualism and all that. And yeah, it's just made people become very much more, people are more kind of like me instead of about like what's best for everybody, you know. Like, we should all be like thinking about what is in everybody's best interests, because the thing is that when you do that, it ends up actually benefiting you in the long run. This is what people don't understand, that if we could all be selfless, then it would actually benefit everybody, including you. We would all be better instead of having this kind of me mentality. It just makes everybody disconnected. So we need to start caring more for one another. Otherwise, it's just, we're just going to keep seeing all this crap, you know, just continuing. And but yeah, I don't know, just kind of keep ranting and all that, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm going, shit, fuck no, this fucking cyclists. Or at least this one fucking cyclist fucking, you Nearly fucking run me over. Fucking hell. Usually on some fucking electric bike or something. You know? And it's like a shared path, so it's not like I'm on a cycle path, it's a shared path. And it's like, yeah. And some of them, there's like, they don't even warn you. You probably don't even have a fucking bell or something to. You should have a fucking bell on your bike to like indicate people. Just like you would in a car when you indicate when you turn in a corner or something. It's like, I need to have a chance to be able to kind of get out of the way and decide which way and all that, and they just come up behind you, and it fucking pisses me off. It's like, it's kind of scary because they almost fucking run you over sometimes. They have no fucking regard for anybody. And we've all made mistakes sometimes, but some of these people are just fucking ruthless. They just don't give a fuck. You know? It looks like there's some apples growing on there. There's a lot of like apple trees around here. It's good around York when you got the apples coming out and stuff. I'm definitely going to be harvesting some this year. I harvested quite a few last year. I didn't just harvest apples, I got some plums as well and some blackberries. It's great around here for like a lot of fruit and stuff. There's a lot of like initiatives and stuff that they sort of like grow stuff. I think because it's like they've got like, you know, with this like, because it's like a thriving city and all that, it's sort of like there's a lot more, you know, kind of resources to put into it, you know, because the problem is some of these like deprived areas, they don't have a lot of resources, but it shouldn't really take that many resources to be able to put these things in place. I mean, just to put a few fruit trees in place, and it's like some towns, they don't even have anything. They're just left to rot, basically, you know. I think there should be fruit trees everywhere. Imagine if the frigging actually put money into things like that, helping people to get free food, so that, you know, it's like once you've planted it, that's it. You know, it's like it'll last for many, many years. So it doesn't really take a lot once it's been planted. A lot of them, they don't really need maintaining after that. So it's just, yeah, it's just a complete fucking joke. I mean, yeah, there should be way more than what we have. Like, New York's pretty good for the stuff like that, but a lot of places just don't have enough, you know, like real food growing. So I want to harvest some when it comes out. Anyway, we've got 6 people in the house, 4 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Yeah, there's not been a lot of commenters tonight, but hello, Jolene. Yeah, nice walk. I'm going to this like fitness / volunteer group. I've not been for quite a while, but I thought I'd just go and, you know, like kind of hang out with them, and I think they'll have a bit of a jog, and then they usually do some random stuff that needs doing. Like sometimes they might do, you know, kind of like path clearance or something like that. But yeah, so just kind of, I was in a bit good mood today because of like been smashing some PRs, so I'm just in the mood to go out and do it. Weather's nice, so I'd rather go out when it's like this than be stuck inside. But I could have done a workout live later, but I don't know. I'd rather do something different. Hello, Charlie. How are you doing? Good, thank you. I got a new PR. I don't know if you saw my post. Go and give it a like when you get a chance. But it's, yeah, new PR on the rowing machine. 1,000 meters in 3:36.3. So, yeah. So I've been making improvements on that. And what else have we got? Squats, I did 80 kilograms for 8 reps, and also did 90 kilograms for 5 reps. Bench press, I did 50 kilograms for 15 reps. But they say though that because if you're doing the reps and you're kind of like bouncing it, it doesn't really count. I don't know, whatever. I don't know if like how much of a difference it makes. There's some people going about like elastic recoil or something, but I don't know if I could have gone a bit longer on that, but I estimate that if I did everything properly with the arch, because I don't really arch my back when I'm doing the bench press, I could probably do over 80 kilograms. But yeah, for like a 1 rep. I mean, my max that I tried once was 70, but that was just like lead flat on the bench. So I was getting the full range of motion, but 60 kg squats, yeah. I mean, that's not bad, but yeah, it's just about kind of, is that for, how many reps is that for then? Is that for a few reps then, or, but yeah, I just didn't want to like, I might have been able to go a little bit more on the squat, but like I didn't want to risk going to complete failure. That's because I'm a bit scared of what could happen, because I've never done that by myself to like make sure, because even though there was something like, it had this thing on the squat rack where it was like, you know, it has that kind of safety mechanism or whatever you call it, where you can just like you can just kind of like lean backwards and the weight will just fall off and it'll land on this catch. So that's some 6 reps pushing it. So yeah, you're probably looking at about what, 6 reps. I think that was 85% I think of or something like that, 1 rep max. So you're probably looking at about, yeah, probably about 70 or so for 1 rep. But yeah, that's probably about average to just above average in terms of a squat. But yeah, hello Guy, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in here, everybody. Feel free to ask questions. So yeah, it's like I said, I just did 95 on the squat. I did on the bench, I did 50 for 15, then I did 60 for 5. But I think I kind of messed up on when I was 60. I think because I kind of hit something when I think what happened, right, I was doing the 60 and then I was like pushing it up and then I like I can't remember, I think I hit the, you know, like the thing with it, and that kind of just messed me up a bit. But yeah, hello runner boy, well done, yeah, 10k walk, that's good. I've been walking a lot today. I've been out at the gym today and I've been on the rowing machine. I got a new record, I don't know if you looked at it, but yeah, I've also done squats. I did 90 for 5. So yeah, and I did some bench as well. Yeah, 50 for 15 and then 60 for 5. But I was actually more happy with the 50 for 15 because I think that's, well, 15 is about what is it? About 67% of a 1 rep max, do they reckon? So according to that, we're looking at about nearly 75 kg for like a 1 rep max, but that was just with me flat. I wasn't doing all this contortionist shit. I was just doing it completely flat with full range of motion, going all the way down to the chest and all the way up. So yeah, because they kind of like cut the range of motion a bit when they're doing the arch. So unfortunately, the only thing I got was the rowing time. That's the only thing I got, because I don't want to be filming in there, because for one, I think they don't really want you doing it unless you get permission. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I've got 8 people in the house. How are you all doing? Hit that like button, everybody. We're just down, you should see the river there. We're just yeah, the bridge over there as well, you can see it. But yeah, it's quite it's a nice place. But yeah, Crazy how views are pushing up higher the last few weeks. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you were saying like because of the hashtags and stuff. Maybe it's working. Like the last stream I did has over 800 views on it. I mean, yeah, I kept it going for like over 3 hours, but still though, it was like 800 views. That is way more than I normally get. So, but they didn't really stick around much though. But I did get 18 viewers at one point, and I was getting over 10 for a lot of the lives. So, yeah, so it's a lot better than I normally get. Could just be a coincidence as well. Yeah, it could be, but I don't know really. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really say, but I just got to try and do the best. I think maybe with the hashtags it could help a bit, because then you can push out to a more specific kind of group. But to be fair though, a lot of the people that I get here aren't exactly fitness fanatics. I had 400 views in a 50-minute live today. Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, in the first hour, I was up to like about nearly 300 views. There was some people rowing on there. But like I said, rowing is largely a leg exercise, actually. You might think of it as upper body, but actually, there's a lot of leg movement. There's a lot of leg drive. So, yeah. That's how you generate a lot of your power, is through the leg drive. I mean, yeah, your arms and your back are going to help with pulling it, but most of it comes from your legs. That was what generates the momentum. So yeah, that's yeah. Anyway, but it's good to be like good at something, isn't it? I don't know, everyone's good. I think everyone can be like good at something. You just gotta find out what that is and then just keep getting better at it. It's like we all have some kind of talent or some skill or some inclination towards something that we, anyway, just you're welcome. But anyway, feel free to ask questions. What time are we on now? Nearly 6 p.m. So, well, I'm nearly at the place I need to be, so I'll just be on a few more minutes. Yeah, it's just going to be odd because I haven't been there for quite some time actually, but I thought I'd kind of surprise them and come back. But yeah, anyway, well, I'm just going, it's this like volunteer place, but they do like a bit of fitness stuff. So they do a bit of jogging and they do like a bit of like volunteer work for the, you know, for the community. So yeah, I thought I'd go and help out a bit. Just in a good mood, so I thought, you know what, let's go to it, you know. Let's go and yeah, spread the positivity in it, you know. But I don't know, it's just what the hell. It's really good of you. Yeah, that's it, you know. We just gotta try and hang on a sec. I'm going the wrong way. Right. Well, it doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, I think it's just a bit quicker going this way though. Yeah. Don't know if they'll like comment on my muscle gain. I probably gained about fucking 10 kilograms of muscle since last time I've been there, for real, like. So yeah, I've been gaining crazy amounts of muscle and like, yeah, it's like this going hard with the training and stuff, and it's yeah, it's been working, and it's just I started to step up my game and be like, I need to do this more. I need to put more intensity into it and more focus into the movements that I'm doing and make sure that I'm actually doing them properly instead of just flailing around and just kind of not really getting much progress. Like, I've been trying to improve on the pull-ups. So sometimes I might just do some single reps and just try and slow down the negative so I can, you know, still gain strength in that portion of it. And or if maybe I'll do like 2 reps if I can manage it, and then just do it and then have a bit of a break, do another rep. So that's the way I've been kind of doing it. Make sure that I'm doing everything like properly with good form. Yeah. So I've been trying to get like the full range of motion, because sometimes it can be hard when you talk because some of the equipment isn't really meant for that. So what I do is I kind of like put my legs out in front, and I kind of go into like, is it called hollow body or something? Hollow body, whatever it's called. And you're kind of in that sort of, in that straight position. And like, yeah, that's how I do it from like, full range of motion. And I can get like the full movement that way. Hello, Mac man. Oh yeah, that's good. Thank you for stopping by. I'm only going to be on here like a couple more minutes, so I'm nearly there. But yeah, if you've got any more questions, put them in the chat. So yeah, they're going to be shocked to see me probably, but yeah, it's been quite a few months since I last went. But yeah, it's been a nice day. It's supposed to get some more days of like sunshine and stuff, so I've been wanting to go out and travel actually, but I'm like, well, I don't know how, because people say, oh, we'll go get some cheap accommodation. Well, it's like, it's going to cost money. And I also want to be like going doing some like, stuff while I'm out, like maybe doing some going around the attractions and things. This is all going to cost money, so I'm wondering if I can try and get some people to like help donate and try to, because if we could get like, let's say if 1,000 of my subs were sent like a few quid a month, it really adds up, doesn't it? And that would keep me going. It's like, I'm not trying to get super massive rich or anything, because I don't care about that. I just want to have enough to be able to do to fund my adventures and do what I love to do and be able to keep this thing going. And it's like, I don't need to have some crazy mansion or anything like that, because what do I need that for? So I'd rather just focus on ethics and morality. It's good you have dreams. It's what keeps us going with these life goals. Yeah, exactly. Because that's probably the reason why a lot of people get depressed, because maybe it's just that they've become kind of like, disheartened. They become, they feel like there's no point even trying. So they just kind of they just feel sorry for themselves, and it is sad, but it is what it is, Like, what's this? Maybe make a community post mentioning your memberships. I'm thinking about doing a whole video for it and just explain what I want to do, because I was thinking about doing bonus content, but then someone was saying earlier that be careful, it might alienate people. But I'm like, well, if they feel alienated, then that's their problem, I guess. If they don't want to like help out, it's up to them. It's just I don't necessarily want to be doing private content or anything, but I don't know what to do. Some people will do like members only content, so it could be like members only Q&A, but then I already do Q&A, but I mean, I don't know what I would do. So for members only, but I don't know, I'm just trying to think about things, because if I can get more members, I don't even have any real members at the moment, but yeah, just got to try and just see if people want to support me. I could put my PayPal if people wanted to do it that way, because then YouTube ain't taking cuts off that. But I don't know, because it'd be great just for me to be able to go do my travels, be able to go around all these attractions. If I explain that that's what I want to do and I want to see all these sites, and it's like, it's going to cost a whole bunch of money. Some of them are quite expensive to go around, and I'll need to be able to go get food and things like that. I'll have to go out, so it's going to end up costing a fortune. If I want to get accommodation or something, it's expensive stuff. I agree, that's kind of what I want to do. I know you're funding it off your own pocket, aren't you, with this Kilimanjaro thing? But yeah, I'm just quite ambitious, and it's just unfortunately nowadays it's difficult because we've got this cost of living crisis and people are struggling to be able to help out. But yeah, I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm about the place where I need to be, so any more questions before I go up? Put them in now. We're on for 46 minutes, so right. Yeah. All right, guys. Oh, no, you don't have anything. I'll see you later. Are you going live later? Are you doing a restream live? If so, I'll probably check that out. I might be back on here afterwards, after I finish this thing. I'm not sure yet, but I might just call it a night because I've been on quite a lot today. So, yeah. All right, guys. Take care. See you all soon. Bye.